Hello people, this is PowerRider here with the review of the Ultraman Rube DX Orb Ring Neo. This is the transformation device that, I'm getting into spoilers, that Makoto Aizen uses to transform into Ultraman Orb Dark Noir Black Shorts. Because that's his full name, but his official name is just Ultraman Orb Dark. Actually, I think his full name is... his official name is his full name. So, anyways, so as you can tell, just like last year with Jeed, they're continuing off the, I'm gonna say, Neo line, and this is a truncated version of the Orb Ring, or yeah, the Orb Ring. I was gonna say something after that, but and yeah, so obviously Broso and Blue are here because of later functionality, but obviously Orb Dark is here. On this side, Ultraman Orb Dark. Just the information down here and more warning. DX Orb Ring Neo. And the back of the box, basically it's the instructions and basically all the modes and such. Basically, Ultraman Orb Dark is basically a recolor, a black recolor of Ultraman Orb Origin the First when he's infected by Queen in Origin Saga, because without the flashing red, and or technically the red's more vibrant, but anyways, so here's everything on the box. I can't believe I forgot to mention that it comes with the Orb Origin crystal, because this is what he uses to summon the Orb Ring Neo, just like how Guy used the fusion card to summon the Orb Caliber. I really like that connection. Anyways, we're gonna view the Orb Crystal, the Rube Crystal first, because it's just a Rube Crystal. It's not gonna be that important. Anyways, again, here's Orb Origin the First, or Orb Origin. I would like Orb Origin the First, honestly. So it just says Ultraman Orb Origin, I believe. Because looking at my spacings appearing on, I think it literally just says Ultraman Orb. So what I remember from his kanji is from the wiki, it's sword or something like that. Here's a comparison with the Spacium's Aperion one, even though it's vastly different. Ignoring the sparkles, it's basically the same portrait, just he has shoulder pads and less gold on him. Like, remove the Tiga aesthetics and invert some of the colors. Obviously his is clear white, so this is the Rosso formation. This is the blue formation. And this is all of them flipped out. And this one is B045. But the thing with this Ultra Crystal, or this Rube Crystal, is that Aizen inserts it like a Taiju Crystal. So this is how it's actually inserted. So yeah, I should probably say that when I got the Rube Gyro out. Here with the Rube Gyro out, like what I said, you're actually just going to insert it like so. So it just does that one sound. That's it. It just does that summoning sound. Because this is going to happen later on. But I would have wished that they still at least kept this transformation sound in here. Even if it was terribly truncated, but it would have been nice. And because I want to be equal, I'm going to flip all these out, because I made it loose enough so that I played with this one so much so I can actually flick these all out at once, and now I can't do it because I'm recording it. So that's basically it. That was a weird delay there, but this crystal doesn't really do much. It just summons the Orb Ring Neo. So anyways, we summoned it 4 times already. Let's just get right onto it. So here's the Orb Ring Neo, and as you can see, it's a truncated version of the Orb Ring, which is fantastic. Because now, because of this, it looks so much like the Sparklins from Tiga, and I really love that fact. If I dug through this here, you can see the comparisons. Just see the comparisons between the two. I like that they use the same plastic as the actual ring, and basically the difference, like color scheme here, is that this is mostly black, and this is, I'll honestly just say mostly white, or not white, gray because of this area, because obviously I think it's supposed to emulate this being opened or closed, I'm pretty sure. But as you can tell, like, there's not as much red on it as I would have liked, because that's, like, I would say, like, this thing was more red than, like, this thing. This thing's just kind of more black, which, this thing, like, if you can tell, is actually not black. It's actually slightly brown, but you can't see that because, the light is making it just black. But now, obviously, you can tell where this button is going to be based off of. I would have liked that this was red also, but I understand why it's not, because then, you know, I'll probably say it wouldn't fit and it would be too distracting. So, even this light too. I think it probably is black, but it's just the light shining it to make it look brown. Anyways, as you can see, there's a pull tab here. Anyways, let's look at the back of it. So, because this is basically where you're going to clip the Rube gyro. As you can see, this one is B112. So we're already that far already. Here are the speakers. Again, the battery compartment. Like I said before, this is your button. This is your switch of. This is the switch for switching modes. So this is the Orb Dark mode, and this is the Rube mode. So yeah, pulling the tab for show accuracy's sakes, we're going to start in the Rube mode and just pull the tab. So as you can see, there's a blue light, but then basically to start the transmission, you're going to switch the switch and press the button. So as you can see, it's slightly purple. You can't see because the light's making it too bright. Press the button here. Man, my lights are really drowning out the lights, but as you can tell from that transformation sound, it's actually a sinister version of the Orb Nika, and I really love that, because I honestly thought they were just going to do like a dark rendition of the Orb origin transformation, but no, they technically did something original, and I really love that. Anyways, after that, you press the button to get 3 attacks. So this is the first attack. Dark Stream Dynamite, Burn Mite's finisher. The second one. Dark Sparion Coulson, obviously Spacium Zaparion's finisher. Last but not least. There you get the Dark Zepticium, I don't know, Coulson, Thunderbreaster's finisher. And that's basically all, that's all it. If you press it again, it's just going to cycle through the 3 finishers. So switching it to the Rube mode, just switch it up. Now obviously there's no transformation sound because they don't transform with it, so it's just gonna go straight to the finishers. Origin Kosen, Orb Origin. Spam Kosen again. And the Zetashim Coulson, again from Thunder Breaster. I would have preferred if they had each mode had 2 different finishers. Like, honestly, I would say for the Orb Dark mode, if they changed the Dark Sparion Coulson into like something else, because obviously there's no attacks for Hurricane Slash. And if you really want to include them, Thunder Attacker and Emerald Slugger. So I would have liked more attacks, or more variety on the attacks. You know, like Zetashim Coulson, I would have liked that to honestly be like Attacker Ginga X, but they probably can't use that one because that one has an associated Ultraman, or 2 Ultraman's names in it and such. Or like, I don't know, something, or Trinity, but oh well. Anyways, let's get our Rube Gyro out. Here's our Rube Gyro. I'm gonna leave it up here because of framing. So basically, obviously there's compatibility with the Rube Gyro, just like how the Ultra Zero Neo was compatible with the G-Riser. So first of all, you're gonna switch it back to Orb Dark mode, and then hold the button down. Then insert it into the Rube Gyro. You're gonna have these 2 buttons hook up in these slots up here, and then just click it down. And this standby will start playing until you pull it 3 times. I apologize for this thing being really difficult to angle, but basically the colors are basically purple up here and red down here, but again, if you do it a second time, it'll just do the finisher again. So and like the colors look pretty neat. And obviously the finisher is Dark Origin Coulson, because you know. So for Rube mode, again, hold the button down, do the same process. It's the same finisher sound, so again, just do 3 pulls. So the finisher for this one is the triple Origin Coulson, which basically allows Rosso and Blue to summon, technically summon Orb and do a triple Origin Coulson. Yeah, and that's basically pretty much it for that. And the cool thing too about this is that you can actually technically switch it on the fly. So if I push it down and push it up, like you can technically do it on the fly, which I think is actually pretty cool. So I'm just gonna quickly explain this, just because you know some people might be questioning, but like. So like how exactly do these open up when you insert this? because obviously the Orb Ring Neo does not actually push this down. Basically, these clips here that you might have thought just held the crystal in are actually secondary buttons to push the panels out, which I think is actually pretty ingenious. And for people's sake, this does not fit due to I accidentally turn it on. As we viewed at basically how it works is that how exactly these push those buttons on the side. There's these two like gaps here specifically for that, and when you insert it, the clips get pushed into here. So basically anything that you try to put in, you can't put in because these things are in the way. So yeah. Overall, the set is really nice. I really like the Orb Ring Neo, obviously because I really like Orb and such. Now, obviously, like, you can't, like, scan fusion cards in it because it does not have an NFC reader, nor can you, like, scan in the Orb Ring and get, like, some special sound. That would have been cool, but then, I think that would have conflicted with the inserting of the Rube gyro. Probably, like, damage it or something, but again, like, I really like this set. Like, my only gripe about it is that, I think there needs to be more variety on the attacks, because basically each mode has its own specific attack. Like the Orb Dark mode has Dark Stream Dynamite, and then the Rube mode has Origin Colson. And like I wish they at least split it off so like, you know, we can have like the something from Hurricane Slash, and then now it's like something from Orb Trinity, like just something from all of his forms. Like I would have liked that, and I think the two original forms this the toy makes and the Rube gyro is pretty cool. I'm just gonna say it's not as secure in the Rube gyro, surprisingly enough, because if you if you thrust it hard enough, the Orb Ring Neo's just gonna fly over across the room. So like, again, like the Rube Slugger blue formation, be careful. But again, I really like this toy, and if I had to be honest, I prefer it over the Ultra Zero Eye Neo, because obviously that thing had only 2 sounds, but its functionality in the G browser did a lot more. But with the Orb Ring Neo, it does a lot on its own, but doesn't do as much in the Orb Ring, or I meant Rube gyro. Anyways, this video is getting too long, so that'll be it. If you're an Orb fan, I will say pick it up. Honestly, this is the toy that got me, that completely convinced me to go all in on Rube, and I know that's a terrible decision of why I got all this Rube stuff, but it's technically Orb, so I had to get it. Anyways, I had to end this video, so this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye.